r/AskReddit, people who have had a friends with benefits relationship, how did it end? We both married the next people we dated. Good luck chucked each other. Same. Worked well for us both, and we're both happy and in healthy relationships. Same here. The guy told me once he could never see himself married. I guess the girl he met is pretty special if he changed his views. She went to a party during COVID, turned out to be a swingers party. I got COVID from a fuckfest I didn't get to attend. Still salty. Oh, that fucking sucks. Was this at the height of lockdown? I'm sure she was a little salty too. Brothers a cook COVID. Well, at least it wasn't AIDS, so there's that. Still friends, no benefits. Just fizzled out due to distance and moving on with our lives. Haha. Same. I got married and don't want to cheat on him. My FWB is truly my best friend. We broke it off, then started again. Then I realized I couldn't live without her. We've been married 14 years this year. I love this comment so much. So darn wholesome. Kinda bad because we started to get feelings for each other. Why is that a bad thing? I got a BF, he got a GF, we decided mutually that we were better as just friends. Did you have an end talk, or did you guys just not talk about it and now you each have relationships with news people? Together 24 years and married for 17. Ended up married to him. Have been married for 9 years and we just welcomed our first baby together. Exact same. Damn, one of you caught feels. Better dip now. Oh great. We were both rebounding off other relationships and we were not meant to be together at all. But we enjoyed each other's company and we cared about each other. We were actually friends. When we ended things, he sang me to sleep and we cuddled all night. Love and care doesn't have to be committed. I like this take the best. How did you approach it? Or how was the arrangement presented? We caught feelings. Then we started dating. Then we moved in together. Now we're married, 10 years in September. I'm about to make dinner. We're probably going to watch something silly and spooky on YouTube afterwards, like Mr. Ballin, and then go for a walk. I have to remind him to look at the hotels I picked out for our upcoming vacation, and look at gifts to send our respective mothers for Mother's Day. And we still have the feelings we caught, and we still date each other, every day. Gross. I bet you even hold hands. Sickening. Definitely not envious. Ended up catching feelings, and now we're navigating this weird space between friends and something more. It's like a rom-com, but messy. But messy what? He won 5 cups with 2 teams, a World Cup, 3 Canada Cups and a World Championship. He likes his Lay's chips and is one hell of a nice guy. TBH, if you're shagging, there will be feelings, it's intimate AF. Spend a few months together, it fizzles out and everyone is happy. Same with mine that ended recently. That, and with our age gap, it wasn't intended to be very long-term anyway. Just a bit of fun and we had great conversations. Does one of you not want a relationship? Because you can just declare it a relationship like mature adults if you both have feelings. I caught feelings. They asked me to try and stuff that way down because they needed the connection due to some personal stuff. Bad suggestion, but I did that. Months later they caught feelings. Tough luck cause I had shoved it so far down that it was never coming back. Told them I'm out. Ruined a friendship of 8+ years. Username checks out. How do you do shove stuff away down like that but stay seeing them? Every now and then I hear of people doing this and I can't fathom how they do it. On a non-dramatic note. Still friendly but just sort of fading away from one another. I married him, LOL. We were FWB for about 6 months before we realized we were actually in love with each other and wanted to do the official thing. Got married about 6 years later. Been married for 5 years now, still love the guy. That's so sweet. I'm so happy for you. We ended up in a relationship after about a year of being friends with benefits. We're still together after 13 years. Badly. Very badly. We had a relationship that just didn't work. That's because in that scenario, you were obviously doing it right. When it's done right, jealousy happens and people want to control you, or physically hurt you as a consequence. It ended with a wedding and the birth of my daughter. College FWB. We graduated, said that was fun, and happily said goodbyes. Life went on and we didn't keep in touch. 3 years later he lived across the country and he texted me to say he was vacationing with some friends in my city. Now it's 9 years later and we are watching Bluey, married with a kid. Bluey fucking rocks. Ended fine, just texted her and said I have a GF now and she said okay, best of luck, you deserve it. She was a good Scottish lass. It ended when I met my girlfriend. My fuck buddy back then was sad, but understood. Fortunately for her, she met her boyfriend a few months later. We are married now, so it worked out great / terribly depending on how you define success in those situations. Generally, one of the goals in a FWB is for neither party to get feelings for the other. On that basis, I will label this as a task failed successfully. It didn't. We've been together for 16 years. We went from friends to boy / girlfriend to FWB, and that stopped when she started to see her now husband. We're nothing now. It was a dumpster fire. But it taught me a lot, and over time I was able to accept my part of the responsibility for it ending the way it did. Now I steer clear of these situations as I know they don't work for me. Most people don't get out of these situationships unscathed. They're now one of my best friends with no benefits. I'm a firm believer that relationships can evolve. A spouse with health benefits. Same. She's a very hot dumpster fire, but now it's brunch every so often. Talk about relationships, she was my wingman a few weeks ago. I've never really had friends, but she's legit. Love her like a sister now. Fizzled out. We both got busy with our lives and kinda just stopped talking. Now I have a BF though. FWB- and GT, went exclusive and shouldn't have, and GT, broke up, and GT, FWB- and GT, new relationships and don't talk. We began the night as usual. Me going down on her. Her going down on me. Except she decided to throw me a curveball this time. As she has me in her mouth, she pulls her phone out. I'm thinking she is going to send a picture to her ex. Or a friend. Neither I'm okay with, but I allow her to continue. To my absolute amazement, she opens Facebook. Proceeds to scroll down, like posts, all while I'm just sitting there, dick coming to a chub, and she is in another world. Not even sure what that was about. Marriage. Ended horribly when I was informed that she preferred me to her BF. She was cheating on him with me. I walked away and didn't look back. A few years later she was preg and single, no idea who was the dad or if long-term BF ever found out. I ended up wanting more in the relationship. He didn't. Ended our 8-year friendship. She ended up finding a guy to go on a date with while I was visiting from a few states away to do the thing and also just hang out. She asked me to leave while they hooked up, which while we weren't having a relationship felt really fucked up because I was her guest with nowhere to really go other than out into town. I stopped talking for her for a year or so, but we've made up as just friends. Yeah, I'd have been salty as the Dead Sea. We were together for 5 years and just got married last year. Same here. Wife and I just had our first child at the end of last year. Went from friends with benefits to going on 6 years now real quick. I caught feelings, tried to end it but had caught feelings, so now we're in a relationship and we're the best of friends. My children adore him, he's not romantic bone in his body but I love him the prick. He caught feelings. I didn't sign up for that so I ended it. Answered her ad on Craigslist, moved in with her 2 months later. We'll be married 5 years this June. Nothing will kill benefits from a woman like the birth of a child. Ha. Same. Tale as old as time.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.